Welcome again. It's Domain Day from CheapWineFighter.com. Another wine review like we always do. And this time I've got a Trader Joe's Grand Reserve Napa Valley Pinot Noir 2020. I was talking to the wine guy at my local Trader Joe's, and he was saying how they used to only do these Grand Reserve wines November, December. You know, at the big part, that's like 80% of the wine is sold at that point. It's a huge time for alcohol, beer, everything. But they spread it all out all over the year this time, and probably because there was no new wines and they had to keep interest going. So this is a wine that's before its time because it should have been released in November. So what do we have here? It's a $12.99 Napa Valley Pinot Noir. And that's all I really know about it. It's 14.5 in the alcohol, which is a little heavy for a Pinot Noir. You know, global warmings change things around. There was a time when 12.5 alcohol was like the limit. You don't go over that. And then 13.5 was like, oh, okay. Now you've seen 14.5, which is in the Zinfandel range. It's a little heavy. And they also added some Syrah and Petit Verdot to it, which is also something that you'd more likely see added to a Cabernet Sauvignon or another Zinfandel. But if the winemaker says the wine needs something, then we should put it in. I'd rather have a wine with something that I raise my eyebrows at when I see it, but without that, it might not be as good a wine. So by all means, add what you need in there. You're the expert, not me. I just drink it. I'm going to take a sip and talk about it. You know, Napa Valley is mostly known for, Chardonnay, Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, that type of thing. But lower towards the San Pablo Bay, where it's still cooler and there's still tributaries coming off and what have you, it is Pinot Noir area. But they just say Napa Valley. Carneros is the AVA closest, and that's half in Sonoma and half in Napa, but they don't really say Carneros on the label. There have been other Carneros Pinot Noirs for the Grand Reserve wines, but no. And I don't know if it's some Carneros and then maybe some, I think what's north of that, Rutherford. I mean, there's a few areas that do Pinot Noir very well. The more southern areas, and actually they do it really well. Typical Napa Pinot Noir is going to start at $35 and go up, though there are a couple of $15 to $16 ones. And these Grand Reserve wines, Trader Joe's says they're basically equal to wines at twice the price. And I kind of believe it. I'm going to take another sip of this wine, and we'll talk about the wine itself and about Pinot Noir and about why 14.5 changes things. We'll go there. This is not classic Pinot Noir. I mean, classic, really good Pinot Noir, maybe the Sonoma Coast, maybe Santa Barbara, up in Willamette Valley in Oregon. It's almost ethereal when it's done right. The tastes are just feathery. You kind of taste one and it goes away, another one comes, and every sip is different taste, and that's my favorite kind. But this is way more crowd pleasing. It's really nice and rounded on the palate. It's got easy to identify flavors. I mean, nothing too crazy. Sometimes you get tar and crushed autumn leaves in the other one, and that's all. It's things you go, I don't think I like that, but once you taste it, you do. But this one's really a friendly wine. It's in the newer style. Meiomi wines changed everything. The guy who started Meiomi sold it for $350 million. So that's how successful it is. And this is in that vein, but not as much. There's still a little classic in there. And the last time I had a Meiomi wine, I had a new one where they changed their sourcing. I like this one much better. The other one a little bit too sweet for me, and this one's not. This is still dry. But it's still rounded and friendly and easy to drink, and it's not what I would go for a Pinot Noir necessarily, but it's a really good red wine. And that's just me because I prefer the other style. But I would drink this again. $12.99, it's limited, so if you're thinking about getting it, get it while you can. good length, kind of chewy. And it is the newer style, but it still has a lot of classic elements to it. Where it's still a solid California wine, it just may be bigger and bolder than Pinot Noir usually is. But with global warming, get used to it. It's finding those cold places is not going to be as easy as it has been in the past. So again, this is a Trader Joe's Grand Reserve. That's a bargain. I mean, they are some of the best. There's Grand Reserve, Platinum Reserve, Diamond Reserve. All these, they are some of the best bargains out there. I haven't always, and we've been doing this for 13 years, and we've done a lot of their wines, and I usually like most of them, but not all of them. But lately, they've been killing it with these wines. They're all worth buying at a price that you really can't come up with an excuse not to buy it. Even if it's not a wine you like, even if you're not a big Merlot person or whatever, or maybe Napa Pinot Noir isn't your thing. Well, at $12.99, you're going to get a good one that's a bargain price. And, this is not my style, but I like this wine, so, what can you say? I'm going to take another sip and we'll close this thing up, because this is the Trader Joe's Grand Reserve Napa Valley Pinot Noir 2020. And there you go. It's got 2020. It's got a little bit of age on it. Interesting flavors. It's not the feathery ones I like, but it's big and luscious and tastes great. Yeah, it's my third. This is a wine that will go down easy. It's just so soft and smooth, and it's got the cherry flavors. Yeah, it's a wine that's easy to like. So that's it for me, Domain Dave from CheapWinefighter.com. This is another one of our podcasts. If you like us on wherever place you listen to us. And adios. Keep it cheap. Stay safe. Stay healthy. And I'll be talking to everybody pretty soon. A couple days. Bye-bye.